All right, welcome to The Last Word. I'm Mark Downey. Troy Alsaker here with me tonight, and Craig Brown. Glad you could join us.
Glad you could join us,
Craig
man.
Brown. I didn't mean it like that.
It's not like the entertainer.
But I'm not sure about the whole schematics here. I'm looking at the screen here, and we got two. It appears black, but yours is actually blue. And then you got this, neon green. I don't know. I actually had a different color shirt. If we're really gonna, talk about it here in the car, but I literally just ran to the studio. Did not have time to change, nor did I think about changing into a more subtle color. So, folks, sorry about if you have to turn the tint down on your screen a little bit out there.
You're used to being the odd man out, so.
But I am used to that, and I'm glad I could join you guys this week since I've missed the last couple of shows.
Thanks for joining us on your show.
Yeah. But we hope you're having a great week so far. It's been a busy one for us.
It's been hot.
It's been definitely hot.
And in Florida or something.
Exactly. But I said earlier, and Troy, you remember, I said I will not complain about warm weather this year.
Right.
So you will not hear me say a single thing about how hot it is outside, because personally I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Anything's better than the subarctic winter that we had.
That's right.
With ice that literally destroyed my entire yard.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Sent icicles down on top of one of my cars.
Oh, gosh.
Icicles in Pensacola, Florida, and it ruined my... What?
I thought it was a refreshing change.
Yeah.
That's because you're from the north.
Yeah.
And speaking of the north, baseball is in full effect.
Oh,
and
boy.
Your team, the Cincinnati Reds... Stink. You know what? It's kind of your own fault, Craig. Earlier in the year,
it is.
We were talking about players in the farm organization. You're like, oh, don't worry, they'll have to call him up soon because everybody that plays for the Reds gets injured. And I was like, no, man. I mean, come on, everybody has their share of injuries. But seriously,
himself.
What player on your team, on the Reds, hasn't been
I don't think there's anybody original left. It's all farm system and trades.
And then we have Troy here, who's a San Diego Padres fan, he hails from San Diego.
Yes.
As the only team that's doing well.
And it's odd that they're actually playing really good baseball right now.
Well, especially when they started so bad and they were competing with the Diamondbacks for last place in the first half of the season. So it's good to see them pick up their game.
Well, but here's the thing I don't get, and this is the crazy thing about baseball. The first half of the season, like I just said, literally seconds before the show started.
Right.
Worst offense in baseball, first half to All-Star break.
Right.
Second half so far,
the
best offense in baseball and top in pitching in most categories.
Yeah. Right.
So, right now, you could clearly say that San Diego is the team to beat in the West.
Right.
But unfortunately, they bury themselves in such a deep hole. Will they be able to pull themselves out of it? I don't know.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are a team that's built for the playoffs.
Right.
They haven't played well together all season, but that's because you have all these personalities that are, $100 million players.
Exactly.
But they're built to win, and there's no doubt about that.
Right.
You have
Can they get past the attitudes?
Exactly. Can
question.
Clayton Kershaw become the premier postseason pitcher?
Right.
All those things remain to be seen, and we'll find out come October.
Yep.
But one thing that we do know for sure is that the Braves are the most mismanaged baseball team perhaps in the history of all sports.
Yeah.
Do you even want to claim to be a Braves fan at this moment?
Well, considering there's a logo with Chipper Jones, a picture of Chipper Jones just over my left shoulder, I'm not sure I can deny them right now. But moving right along from that pathetic topic, let's talk about the logo that is over my other shoulder. I have to point that way. Florida State Seminoles.
Yeah.
Number one team whatever you want to call it, the initial rankings that came out, number one team in the nation. For college football. We're talking college football. Everybody,
of course.
All of a sudden, everybody's TV in Pensacola just turned on to the last word when I said college football. And I didn't even say roll tribe. Oh, see, I got you. He doesn't see tide.
Roll tribe.
Oh, sneaky.
But you like that.
I like that.
But so yeah, what do you got over there, Troy? Who's your team? USC or?
Yeah, USC, which hasn't been anything since.
Yeah,
back when they were
since
something.
Pete Carroll, really.
Exactly. Yep.
I mean, what can you say?
Leonard.
Pete Carroll, one of the best college coaches of all times.
Right.
And then your guy before him, what's his name? Years back, Woody, is it or something?
Yeah.
Or is that from the basketball? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. I mean, you've had some legendary coaches there. Craig,
Dare I say?
University of Toledo.
O-H-I-O. That's all I gotta say.
Buckeyes.
Yeah.
You're a Buckeye fan? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, I don't have a whole lot of choice. There is nobody in Ohio that doesn't go for the Buckeyes.
What about the Bearcats?
Yeah, they're okay.
Not really.
They're okay.
You only pull for the Bearcats if you go to the University of Cincinnati.
Pretty much, yeah. I think they had. I think
claims them.
last season they had. I think the total was 4 fans. So
That's on
from the
Facebook.
Census Bureau?
That's on Facebook. Well, how about UWF? They're supposed to have a football team here in the next couple years, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That I didn't know.
That's what I heard.
Mark Downey Associates will be a sponsor. We will be hopefully a corporate sponsor at that.
Very nice.
with front row seats, I'm sure they'll be passed around the office. Or?
I really don't even know what front row seats means down at Maritime Park, but we'll see.
Is that where they're going to play?
Could be standing on the sideline. I don't know. But
2-3 rows, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that where they plan on playing? Is Maritime
The first
Park?
couple of years they're going to do that until they build a stadium.
Gotcha.
But there are plans to build a stadium as well. But I think the idea is let's get this thing rolling.
Right.
We're not going to sit around and wait 5 years to build a stadium.
Build up a following.
So let's build up things.
Yeah,
and
you
see how
don't
it goes.
build a stadium first. That's a bad idea.
Yeah. So, UWF's definitely making some strides, and it's no longer this. When people go UWF, they go, huh?
Right. I had never
We're
heard
actually
of it
starting
before
to
I
make
moved
some
here.
waves,
Yeah.
namely because of our baseball team, national champions. What, two? Was it back to back? Or was it
I think
2 out of 3 years? I can't remember. I
believe so.
What are they, Division
But,
3 school, 2 school?
yeah, they're Division II, I believe.
That I don't know.
Gotcha.
Just kind of.
We don't know. It sounds right.
They're A division. We know that.
Yeah, they're a division of college sports. They fall under the NCAA guidelines somewhere along the way. But hey, I'm an Argonaut, so what can I say? I graduated from West Florida. I should know these things. I just don't remember. But no, I think they actually have moved up as far as their classifications are concerned.
Right. That's
and
right.
I think that they are going to play. I think it will be Division II. So, which there's a lot of competition in Division II football. I mean, people don't realize how good Division II football really is. And you talk about players that get scholarships to Division II schools.
Yeah.
They're good ball players.
Absolutely.
I mean, some of them come out of Division II and they play pro. So,
exactly.
there's a lot of good talent. It's going to be fun for sure. I mean, maybe a lot of losing seasons ahead of us.
Never know.
They hired some
Appalachian
guy.
State. I mean, you've had some Division II teams come out of nowhere and dominate some of these top 10 ranks.
It's true.
You never know.
It's true.
I guess it depends on
I
their
think
talent.
is it North Dakota State or something that's won a couple? I mean, they're like ballers up there. It's
Right.
unbelievable. But anyway, so a lot going on in the sports world. Baseball, we could talk about some more. College football, obviously. If you're a Roll Tide fan, we don't even want to talk to you.
Please don't call in.
Yeah, there's only Roll Tribe on this show, my friends. I look forward to seeing what quarterback. Hello, just lost his name. I was going to say Johnny Manziel, but that's obviously not the. But anyway, Winston, Jameis Winston. I look to see how he's going to do in his really sophomore year,
Right.
With all the fame. We saw what happened to Johnny Manziel. It all went to his head, and while he still had a decent junior year in football, or was it just a sophomore year? I think it was just a sophomore. I think he
got pulled
came
up
out.
after that, yep.
Obviously playing for the Cleveland Browns now, but all the popularity and all that went to his head, and he became just an absolute jerk.
Right.
So hopefully the same won't happen with Jameis. But there's so much. You think about college football. I mean, really, that is the premier. Name me one guy that pitched for the for the University of Virginia. Pitt staff, I don't know if they won or they came in second place at the World Series, College World Series. You can't name anybody, but you know the names of star college quarterbacks.
Yeah.
There's so much pressure on them, and there's so much fame and infamy automatically just thrown on them.
Right.
It's hard to see how any of them can handle that. But
exactly.
We got to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we are going to talk some real estate. So stay with us. Hello, I'm Mark Downey, a licensed broker in Alabama and Florida. When it comes to surveys and boundary determination, I don't take chances with just anyone. I call Mark Downey Associates, and not just because we share the same name, more so because I know that my survey will be done professionally and on time, both of which are very important factors when navigating a closing for a client. Whether you need a simple survey or just want to know if your neighbor's fence is encroaching on your land, Swinney is the team to call. Give them a call today. Hi, my name is Mark Downey. Things can get crazy in the real estate business, which is why I use Surety Land Title for my escrow closings. They ensure that all paperwork and documentation is properly executed and that there are no glitches in the closing process. Whether you're a realtor, broker, or simply a homeowner or buyer looking for a great team of professionals to utilize for your closing, I strongly suggest Surety Title. Call them today at 549-2270. Considering selling in this economy? Have questions about short sales or how to avoid a foreclosure? Regardless of what you're facing, I can help with the best advice available. I have a 100% successful closing record on short sales and thus have helped many avoid foreclosure. For others, I have helped achieve the income they need to be able to maintain their home as a rental property. Don't trust your home sale to just any friend or neighbor who might have a license. Call Pensacola's #1 agent. All right. Thanks for staying with us. It is time to talk real estate, gentlemen, since that is what pays the bills.
That is indeed.
I mean, and it's actually paid the bills quite well these past, couple years, actually. Craig? Troy? You're not saying anything. I guess I don't pay enough. And,
I'm not saying a word here.
Anyway, it's been, of course, Craig, you handle all our inspections, and now you've been promoted transitions manager, which people go, what the heck does transitions manager mean?
It just means more responsibility.
It means more crap, actually. But Craig, you'll be responsible for maintaining our properties as they turn over from one renter to another, preparing the property for the next renter. And there's a lot of steps in between that, of course, as we know.
Yeah.
Some people think it's just, you're going to have the house cleaned and it's done. I wish it was that simple, but one of the things we really strive to do, Craig, is provide fantastic, very clean. It's one of my pet peeves is an unclean home. The last thing I want is a tenant moving into a home and it's dirty and they have to stop and clean. I know there's tenants out there that rent from us that have said that happened to them, and I don't tolerate it. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy, and I do anything I can in the world to avoid that. We've even sent out staff. I've even gone out and helped clean at times to get a property ready and to enable a tenant to move in and be able to have a clean home. It's a very important thing. Repairs can be taken care of later on, but cleanliness, it's hard when you're trying to moving into a dirty home.
Yeah,
very hard.
So what you're saying is, I got my work cut out for me.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. But we're happy to have you because you have a proven track record, Craig, and MD&A will be a much better place with you at the helm. No offense against the person that has been handling it. It's just I think that some changes are coming and it's going to be for the better.
Yeah. Well, there's always room for improvement.
Absolutely.
With every position, even every position.
Troy said that when I hired him. He said, "Mark, there's room for improvement, so I'm going to join your firm." and it's bad because when he sort of implied that, I was like, yeah, okay. But then when the clients start telling me, they're like, "Wow, Mark, I didn't know you could do anything to improve your company anymore." But then we worked with Troy. Bada bing. I'm not sure to take that as a compliment or not.
Well, you have to be.
Yeah.
Right.
But
customer's always right.
Yeah, exactly. Customer's always right.
Yeah.
But Troy, things have been busy for you lately, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been very, very busy, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, when you you've been in the business for what, 8 months now?
Actually, I'm coming up on a year. I think next month.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, time flies.
The 1 year anniversary party.
Yeah, it's about 1 year anniversary party, right? But I mean, you sold around $1 million the last couple months, and each
over.
And the average agent sells maybe one or two, does 2 or 3 closings at the most in a year.
Right.
And you're doing that a week now. I mean, this is unbelievable. So congratulations to you for your success. And
appreciate it.
It just goes to show with hard work and dedication, you can achieve what you want. I mean, a lot of people get in this business, they think, I can just, I can go to work a couple days a week or get a big paycheck. It just doesn't work that way. This is a service-oriented business. It requires long hours. It requires dedication.
Right.
If a client wants to see a home or they need to talk about something at 7 o'clock at night, you're often available.
9 o'clock at night. Yep.
Saturdays, it's rare that Sundays. You won't take a phone call.
Exactly.
Certainly sometimes you have to reserve for your family, but the fact is that if you want an agent that's results-oriented, that's going to be there for you, that's the first question you should ask when you're looking to hire someone. And I know for a fact that Troy is that guy, especially since he blows my phone up late at night.
I call him 3 a.m. and he's still up.
Exactly.
It's all about being there for your clients too. Selling a home, buying a home can be a very stressful, overwhelming experience. So by making myself available to them, I found that it's, I just got off the phone with one of my buyers. He says that was, one of the smoothest, easiest, being a first-time home buyer, it was literally almost stress-free. That's because you
and little does he know everything you went through behind the scenes to make.
For me, it wasn't. It was for him. But,
we always say, if we can get to closing and our client says that, it's the biggest compliment in the world because it's rare that a transaction is actually that smooth and easy.
Right.
It just doesn't happen anymore. I remember back in 04, 05, everything was simple. Lenders would just giving money away. Appraisers just appraised them, for whatever the contract was. Sorry for any appraisers out there who might disagree with that. But that kind of was the case. It was market value, what could you do? Right. But everything was simple back then. Everything has changed. There's a lot of laws that have affected, thanks to Democrats, caused things to change. But, sorry about that. I hit the microphone. I
had that frog earlier today.
But you know what? I know we're going to have to go to another commercial. Maybe we can skip it. But we got a lot of listings to show you. So, if we can go right to it. We may have to skip those commercial breaks, but my sponsors will understand because we take care of them, guys, right?
Exactly. That's exactly
right. All right. The first listing, and the cool thing about this first listing, guys, is we're actually going to be featured on TV. We are going to be on the.
Isn't that what this is?
Oh yeah. That was a joke, by the way, folks. Don't think I'm that dumb, okay? On the Discovery Channel.
I saw that.
On cable TV, or I guess it's cable TV too. Shut up, Craig. But the hit TV show, the new big real estate craze, Buying the Bayou. And it's going to be featured on that, so we'll have TV crews out here. It's going to be really cool. So I'm excited about that. I don't think I've told you about that, Craig.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, so that'll be on in September.
Cool.
Hopefully we sold this by then, but if not, then it'll be on. Anyway, this is an amazing home. I can't say enough about it. In fact, we don't have time to talk about this home as much as I could tell you about it. We call it the Guy Harvey House. Awesome. It is unbelievable. Custom through and through. Everything is custom. There's nothing ordinary about this home. On just an expansive view of Perdido Bay. $2.2 million is the price, and I can say right now that the buyer or the sellers, are looking for offers. So I'm not going to say you're going to steal this thing, but you may be able to do better than that price.
Hey, so it's even so nice that I would live there.
Craig, you know what? I know you've been interested. We might be able to work a deal out for you. So just hang tight. We'll see. All right, the next listing, another gorgeous waterfront home on Perdido Bay. This is across the bay now.
I love this house.
850 Paradise Beach Circle. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2,700 square feet. It actually has a room over the garage. You could convert it into a guest suite. It could be another full bedroom and a full bath, or you can put a kitchenette, everything in it. It's really amazing. But I think 100 or so feet of waterfront on this. 595. Excuse me.
Is there a shot of ceiling fan? The ceiling fan is really cool in this house.
Yeah, it's one of those big
the vertical ones.
Fan type of, can't remember what they call them. But anyway, this is a gorgeous house. And again, you can check out the website, 941home.com. Check out all our listings. And we have about 45 or 50 pictures of this house online that you can look at.
That's gorgeous.
So check it out. The next one, another waterfront, 1333 La Paz Street, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 3,000 square feet. This has its own separate mother-in-law suite downstairs, part of that square footage there.
Even if you don't like your mother-in-law.
Even if you don't like it. It could be your father-in-law, actually. Some people like...
Or just a stray.
Or it could just be a...
or a rental property.
Yeah, absolutely. $380,000, gorgeous view of Perdido Bay. If you've never seen a sunset on this particular part of Perdido Bay, you've got to witness it. Hey, for nothing else, just give us a call. Troy will just meet you out there for a cup of coffee.
That's exactly right.
As the sun goes down, it's unbelievable. No, we're kidding. We really want you to buy it. But the next listing, again, go online, check out all our pictures. 397 Creary. This is another waterfront property just off NAS. Gorgeous views, great deep water or deep access water. You can put a nice big boat out here. Dump right into Pensacola Bay. Watch the fireworks show.
Yep.
Cruise back up to the backside of Maritime Park. Watch the baseballs fly out of the park. The other team, that is.
Right, exactly.
But for a waterfront property, a nice little house like this, $300,000 is a fantastic price. And we've had this on the show for a few times now. I'm really surprised it's not sold. I know it's a little bit smaller, but this is an amazing house right on the water. And again, the location is just, what is it, 2 minutes from downtown Pensacola?
Yep, it's not far.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, next listing, 9055 Bowman Avenue, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,800 square feet of living. And this is 279. Troy, tell us more about this house.
This is an incredible piece of property. It sits on almost a full acre. The seller has horses, goats, chickens. I mean, it's literally country living, but you're right there off 9 Mile. So you have all the benefits of being in the city, but also kind of a country. If you notice all that wood in there, that's actually custom Amish crafted oak wood.
Really?
So he had the Amish come out and design. So it's all the kitchen cabinets, a curio cabinet, an entertainment center in the living room, all the bathroom vanities, and then that wood block breakfast nook. It's all custom Amish oak. Just so gorgeous. As you can see, there's this horse there. I mean, lots of grazing room. It's
is that silver?
What's that?
I hope.
Yeah, it is actually.
Awesome. Yeah. All right, your time is up.
Okay.
Fantastic house. Go online and look at more pictures. 1202 Freeboard Boulevard is our next listing. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,300 square feet, $210,000. Another Troy Alsaker listing.
Yeah, that's a fantastic home as well. You have no neighbors to the back. Granite countertops there in the kitchen, tile floors. Yeah. Very well kept home. This was one of our rentals at one point, and
I've been
it's going. It's a gorgeous house. Again, no neighbors to the back, so you just kind of your backyard backs up to nature. Yeah, it's an excellent home.
All right, next one, 11585 Aruba Drive, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,100 square feet, $210,000. And this is once again just a gorgeous house in the Manchester, I believe, subdivision.
Manchester subdivision.
Anything else you want to add to that,
Huge living room, plant ledges, big backyard, privacy fence,
is that a
screened in porch.
corner lot?
It is a corner lot. Yep.
Wow, look at that kitchen.
Yeah,
It's
custom
gorgeous.
backsplash. Yep, updated cabinets. It's an awesome house.
All right, next listing, 3897 Throne Court, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1925 square feet. Troy, you and I were just talking about this house. This is a 55 and older subdivision.
It's gated.
Gated.
I'm one of the only ones in Pensacola that's like that.
I don't know any gated senior community like this with the amenities that this has.
Right.
This is unbelievable. For $160,000, I mean, seriously, what are people waiting for?
Right.
Troy, why don't you have this sold yet?
I'm working on
kidding.
it. I'm working on it.
You got 3 buyers you're showing it to tomorrow.
That's right.
But seriously, this is a fantastic home. If you're looking for something, somebody wants to get into a quiet subdivision, people that are on the I really you can't even say retirement because people aren't retaring at 55 anymore.
It's an active community, and there's the only house available in that subdivision is this one. There's nothing else active in that subdivision.
So needless to say, it probably won't last long.
No.
All right. Well, we have a bunch of rentals to show you now. We're going to fly through these because I've just got an indicator. We just have a couple minutes left. 9782 Harlington Street, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,600 square feet, $1,750 is the rental amount. In-ground pool. Everything is brand new in this home. Literally the carpet, the walls have been redone, the kitchen's been redone, brand new cabinets, appliances, everything. Gorgeous home. $1,750 a month. For a beautiful house on the north side of Pensacola. The next one, 875 Paradise Beach Circle. We have that for sale listing a couple doors down. This is on the opposite side. It's not on the water, but it's still, you have the water views. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,600 square feet. Again, $1,750 a month. Yeah. Beautiful home in great condition. Nice, pretty yard. Next listing, I said $1,750, but that's actually I'm sorry. That last one was $1,395 a month. Excuse me. So correction on that. The website should be right. I think that information was wrong. So the next one is 2829 Silentwood. This also is incorrect. This is $1,295 a month, 2,050 square feet. This is on the north side of town near 9 Mile Road, Highway 90 area. The next one, 6204 East Shore Drive. This is $10.95 a month, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square feet. Beautiful little home in a central location of Pensacola. Fantastic area, very convenient to the malls and hospitals and universities. And the second to last is Brook Bend, and this is west side Pensacola near NAS, Corey Station, all that. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,450 square feet, $1,000 a month. And finally, 7101 Joy Street. This is just off of Davis Highway near one of my favorite restaurants, the Texas Roadhouse.
Oh.
Literally, you can walk right from your apartment there. I mean, if that alone should cause this to be $200 more a month. But then again, you'll eat there so much, you probably will need more money.
Right,
So.
and spend it. Right.
Yeah, so $8.95 a month for that. That's a great location, and again, near everything. I know University Mall is changing a lot of their features, and it's expanding. So we have like 2 minutes left, and normally we jump right from real estate to politics. You kind of summed up, I think, the politics, or was it you, before the show in a nutshell?
New Cold War in Russia.
Yeah.
Gaza and Israel is
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the Gaza ceasefire, which
Yeah.
is not really a ceasefire anyway. Israel took care of
Pictures
business.
I saw this morning.
Deal done.
Yeah, exactly. And I love the way Israel. I wish that America would operate under the same type of.
Take care of business. And
Yeah. Sorry, we dropped bombs all over you, but we're really not sorry.
And we're gonna
Leave us
continue
alone.
to do it.
I mean, geez, what are we? Anyway, we could get a lot more done in America if we would just, I say we go to a total dictator, and I will volunteer. I'll be that person. Just give me full reins. I'll change everything. Maybe not.
maybe not.
I'll just stick to real estate, okay? Somebody asked me to run for county commissioner, and I was like,
Yeah, you should.
You know what? I think I could do a good job, but I'm afraid that I might make some people upset because I just don't play politics, and I like that. I like that we have some. Oh, okay, never mind. I've got to go. Hey, that's Troy Alsaker. That's Craig Brown. I'm Mark Downey, and that is the last word.
I get the last word.
I get the last word.